evening. Welcome to my Friday Night Live. My name is Glenda Austin, and if you're watching this live, you are on Glenda Austin Pianist Facebook page, which is where you can follow me. Please follow me and like my page. Also check out my YouTube channel, Glenda Austin, and subscribe to that. You'll see lots and lots of videos, over 300, of me playing the piano, all kinds of piano music, popular music, country music, light classical music, gospel music, hymns, just a variety of piano music. Anyway, tonight I want to keep us going into the new year thinking positively. So I've put together some songs. A couple were requests from quite a while ago that just have a positive message, and that's really kind of my focus, at least right now. I want to face this year very positively. We don't know what our challenges might be, but I know the music is going to help. I sincerely hope you did indeed have a wonderful day today. Thus far, I have had a wonderful day, ending with this live Facebook piano mini concert. Did you all read and hear that Sidney Poitier passed away at the age of 94? Great actor. And it made me think of this uplifting song. It was a great song in its time, from the movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. course, that's the story of, that's the glory of love. Great tune. Question that someone asked me recently. I love to get messages from you folks, so if you ever have a question and certainly a request, please drop me a message and I'll do my best to answer it or play your request. But a while back I had somebody ask if I ever, how'd they say it, really just went off the rails playing something, really lost it, crashed and burned. Has that ever happened to me? And if you play any instrument, you know the answer to that. And yes, it has certainly happened to me many times. And it's even happened to me in some of my Facebook Lives. What I think I've learned to do most of the time is to keep going until I can get back on the track. And sometimes that's not always easy, especially if you're doing something live. But for those of you that play an instrument, you've all been there. It's going to happen sooner or later. And my best advice, and that was the other part of the question, what would my advice be if you get off the track? Like I would tell my students, of course, the first thing is you want to keep going in some way if you can. Now, if that isn't possible and you have to stop, then you just stop and you get your bearings. And I've even done that before a couple of times. I've stopped something and said something like, I think I'll try that again. I know I can do it better. So I wish it didn't happen, but we're all human and it does happen. So that's the answer to a question I was recently asked. Another song that I like a lot because I like the message to it. made me think of this song. Earlier in the week, I did an interview with a friend of mine, Shirley, for a program she puts together periodically, talking to musicians that she's met, a lot of them, like myself, on Facebook, and she talks about our music and asks us questions about it. And at the end, she said, "Now, Glenda, I would like you to just play something of your choosing at the end of our interview." It was over, and I don't know what made me think of that, but I said, "Shirley, this interview we just did, it did something to me. You made me feel young at heart, asking me the questions and being so interested in my music and my background." So I wanted to include that tonight. It's a lighthearted tune, and I love the words to it. I'm sure many of you know that song. Another song I have had requested, and I didn't really know this very well, but it's a popular one. It's a very old one, and it's called "My Buddy." A very popular song many, many years ago, the Whiffenpoof Song. both of those songs, of course, in the meter of 3, waltz meter, both very similar but different chord structures, but equally simple, beautiful melodies. And sometimes I think the more simpler a melody is, the more beautiful it often is. Irving Berlin, a great American composer. One of my favorites that's uplifting, nothing but blue skies do I see. We had blue skies today here, but it was about blue skies and maybe, what was it, David, 12 degrees this morning? Not very warm, but it was sunny. Exactly how that was going to end, and that might have gone off the rails just a little bit, just since we were talking about that earlier this evening. That concludes my Facebook Live tonight. I did not do any hymns, but I am planning to do a Facebook Live Sunday evening, early in the evening. I will post it on my Facebook page to the time, and I have some requests. And one request in particular I'm going to make sure I play is Written in Red. I have had someone ask for that 2 or 3 times, and I remembered that from many, many years ago, but I had to dig it out and refresh my memory. So I hope you'll join me this Sunday evening for some hymns. Thank you all. Remember, music is medicine. It guarantees will make you feel better. Get some good music going, and it will lift your spirits. Good night.